Good morning, Generals, and welcome back to this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. We have a lot to cover today, so let's get right into it.
Today we will start off talking about a Veterans Day speaker, and we will also recap the Veterans Day concert from last Thursday.
Coming up in sports, we will recap the Big Region football game this past Friday against Northwest, and we will also look at the Big Region win for our cheer team this past weekend.
All that and more coming up next on the show.
Welcome into our first 5-Star News of the fall semester of 2019.
So, Kaylor, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. I went to the Georgia game. What about you?
I just went to the cheer competition Saturday.
Sounds fun. Now let's get started with our announcement portion of the show.
To Robert Ricketts and Alex Podison with What's Up Heritage.
What's up, Heritage? Alex Podison here bringing you all your announcements. Tonight there's going to be a Band Club induction ceremony at 7. And then Friday, Blood Assurance is going to be here for our annual blood drive. And this week is the last week for our canned food drive. Be sure to bring in some food to your first block. Now I'll hand it over to Robert Ricketts for a 5-day weather forecast.
Thanks, Alex. Now for your 5-day weather forecast. Today it's going to be cloudy early, becoming mostly sunny in the afternoon. High of 36, low of 20, and a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow it's going to be mainly sunny, but still cold. High of 46, low of 26, and a 0% chance of rain. Thursday there's going to be some sunshine and clouds mixed throughout the day. High of 50, low of 31, and a 0% chance of rain. Friday there's going to be lots of sunshine. High of 53, low of 31, and a 10% chance of rain. And Saturday, it's also going to be sunny with a high of 57, a low of 30, and a 10% chance of rain. That's all for your 5-day weather forecast. I'll get you back to the anchors for some more news.
Thanks for that, you guys, and don't forget your jackets this week.
As most people know, Veterans Day was yesterday, and our school had an Army recruiter to talk about the importance of this day.
Oh yeah, his name was Robert Malone, and a lot of students loved him.
Here's myself and my partner, Cooper Terry, with more info on this event.
I'm assigned Heritage High School to come in and talk to kids about joining the Army. I love the Army, and that's pretty much what I talk about whenever I come out to Heritage. Veterans Day is very, very important. It's important because not only are you paying homage to those who came before you and have served the country, but you're also paying homage to your service members to the left and the right.
Everyone knows a veteran. You may not know it. And they went and they served our country, and they did things that people will never even see, things that people never think that they'll have to do. They go through Hell Week. They do a lot of things that your average person can't do. And then for them to retire out of the military, I think it's very important that we show them our appreciation for what they've done for our country.
This country has a very long history of service and tradition, so it's important for that reason alone. But it also gives those veterans that, hey, good job, we thank you for your service.
I believe everyone should appreciate Veterans Day because everything that you can do in this great country of ours, the freedoms that we have, the ability, anything that you do, you're free because of people who were willing to lay down and sometimes give the ultimate sacrifice.
Thanks for that story, and now let's look back to last Thursday night.
Yes, we had a special concert honoring all of our veterans.
I heard it was a huge hit, and everybody really enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a good way to thank all of our veterans. Let's send it over to Morgan Trotter and Isaiah Lewis with more information on this story.
Last night's Veterans Day concert went really well. We had a lot of people in the audience, and super proud of all 4 groups and can't wait till next year.
So during our Veterans Day concert, there was a large turnout. We had many veterans come, and both the middle school and high school band and choir performed, and everyone did great.
Veterans Day concert was really awesome last night. There was a huge turnout, a lot of veterans and other people they're supporting. I'm very proud of everyone who was involved, and it was a very patriotic night.
This was the best concert I've been to in a long time. It's great to see people supporting each other and gathering together for an awesome cause.
Sounded like the chorus concert was really good.
Yeah, I hate that we missed it. Now let's look at an AP Environmental Science field trip.
Oh yeah, Miss Haynes' class has been working on a community project in downtown Ringgold.
Now let's let Brady Hawkins and Cameron Smith get you some more information on this event.
Basically, about 2 weeks ago, some officials from the city of Ringgold invited some students from Heritage to come help with a project in downtown Ringgold. And what we did is we took some students to install what's called a hardscape, which helps take care of the water. So before it goes in the river, the water is of better quality, because we're concerned about soil erosion, pollution, runoff, all those things going into the river, which is where we get our drinking water. So we were actually at the water treatment plant in Ringgold building something right beside the stream so that we would take care of the water before it goes into the stream, before it goes into the pipes and into our water glasses.
Okay, so we're taking everything we've learned in APES and we're putting it to work. It's so neat to get to see like everything we've learned actually be like out in our community. We were planting some trees and we were building some crates for water to pass through. So instead of groundwater, or instead of like runoff, it would go like through the ground. Like they dug trenches and they put these crates in there so that the water wouldn't go directly into the creek. It would go into the ground so that the creek wouldn't fill up and overflow.
I really hope there are more opportunities to get involved with the community, because it was really fun to see people get their hands dirty and help with the quality of the Ringgold Creek, because we learned from Ms. Hand that it was considered impaired, and that's why they hired the people to come and help with the runoff, because that was one of the major problems, was soil erosion and sediment entering the stream.
Looks like that trip was a lot of fun for Miss Haynes' class.
Now time for a commercial break, but don't go away, sports is next.
Is information the most powerful tool humans have in their arsenal? Why is information so important, and do we really need to spread it? Tonight, we have Jeffrey Gonzalez from Brooklyn, New York, to tell us about the utility of information. So, tell us, why did you come on the program?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to tell you in words, so do you mind if I do it through interpretive dancing?
Go right on ahead. So, how did you know that the college you went to had a long, deep, rich history in comedy, particularly with Monty Python?
Well, I talked to my counselor about college and high school, and she recommended it, so. By the way, can I order something off the dessert menu?
No. Do you know how much it cost me to get this spot reserved in a restaurant? It costed like $5. That's way too much. Anyways, so, did you have any major realizations during your education?
Well, are you two ready to order?
No.
Hey, you're Jeffrey Gonzalez, aren't you?
Yeah, how do you know me?
We met in Brooklyn about a year ago.
This is the silliest sketch we've ever done.
Should we stop?
Yes.
Alright.
You two ready to order?
Luke, where are the scripts? The show's about to start.
Scripts are done in your flash drive.
Hi.
Hello everyone and welcome to this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star Sports. I'm Jackson Martin.
And I'm Luke Bussey.
We start you off today with a huge win over the Northwest Bruins.
That's right, and with that win we have paved the way to a home playoff game.
Here's Morgan Trotter and Coach Green with the recap of the big game.
Home field for the state playoffs on the line at Northwest this past Friday night. And the Generals were, as you would have guessed, a little fired up for this one.
but the Bruins got on the board first as their QB, Owen Booker, hits Cooper Pardee for the long touchdown pass. Extra point no good, 6-0 Bruins.
Generals come right back and take the lead on the 7-yard QB keeper by our very own Nick Hansen. Extra point good, 7-6 Generals.
Hansen on the keeper, touchdown for the Generals.
Bruins appear to be ready to regain the lead as their running back, Gavin Ellis, busts through the line for the long game, but Sam Randolph would catch him and strip the ball, and Cade Canary recovers.
That sets up this 8-yard touchdown run by Gabe Ogle. Generals go up 14-6.
Second quarter now, Heritage up 14-12 when Hansen finds Randolph with a 17-yard touchdown pass. Great catch by Sam, 21-12 Generals.
And we would go to the half with the Generals leading 24-19.
To the fourth quarter now, Generals clinging to a 24-22 lead when QB Nick Hansen delivers another touchdown with his legs. This one from 7 yards out, and a nice block from Derek Gibson leads the way, 30-22 Generals.
Yeah, it was really fun to run the ball. Haven't done that in a while, and it worked, so we kept doing it and led to a score.
Northwest would have one last chance to tie. Last play of the game, Booker's Hail Mary is intercepted by Caden Swope. Ball game, and HHS wins at 30-22 and will host a state playoff game this Friday night.
We needed a stop. That was the only thing we had going through, just get a stop and close out the game.
I'm just proud of our guys, man. That was so awesome. I mean, what a game. Proud of our guys, super proud of our staff. That was a tough football game to coach in. There was a lot of adjusting going on, and it's not easy on the fly, man. Our staff did a really, really good job. Really proud of them. And guys played their freaking tails off all the way to the end. Lots of momentum swings, lots of back and forth, but they made the plays that they had to make to win, man. So proud of them.
But, I mean, we just kept our heads up, played good defense, and just did our thing.
Like, listen, football sucks if you lose. It's hard, man. I mean, we've been going at it for June, July, August, September, for 5 months. It's half a year. You know, and that's a long time. So you better enjoy the journey with the people that you're with, and we're able to do that. We got a great staff, we got great players, they're good people, and because of that, it's just fun. It's fun to be around them, and I'm thankful we get to do it again next week.
Good luck, guys.
Yesterday, we had a very special visitor come visit the softball team at lunch.
Yes, it was our superintendent, Miss Reese. She was there to hand out yet another award to our softball team.
That's pretty cool. Let's get over to Cameron Smith and Morgan Trotter with a story.
We're here today to honor you for your second state championship that you have brought Heritage High School for softball, and we're very excited to be able to provide lunch for you and just a little celebration so that you know how much that we appreciate what you've done.
With the board coming over and Miss Reese, they're providing lunch for the girls to celebrate 2 years ago when we played Ringgold at third place to lead off the year. Miss Reese told both them and us that if we won state that she would buy lunch for the team. And, you know, fortunately for us, we won last year. So she said she held up her bargain to the deal with everything. And then this year was us and Ringgold. So she has Ringgold's lunch next week, she said. So, but she said she loves this, and I can't thank her enough. I can't thank the board enough for providing this for us and just to have a time together to celebrate as a community.
We're super grateful for her and the community that we live in for it to come. She also gave us these to wear at graduation. She gave us a pin last year that we'll be able to wear at graduation. It's just really nice to be honored like we are.
Very proud of the Heritage High School softball team, back-to-back state champions. Today, the board and I honored them with a special lunch and a celebration for bringing the state championship here to Catoosa County and Heritage High School. It's only been done once in the history of Catoosa County when Ringgold brought back-to-back wrestling state champions, and now here we are with the Heritage High School softball girls back-to-back state champions. We're so proud of these girls and the talent that they share with us, bringing recognition to not only Heritage High School, but the entire Catoosa County community.
Now let's talk about cheerleading.
Yes, and this past weekend they added yet another trophy to the trophy case.
Let's send it over to Kayla Cumbie and Cooper Taylor with the story.
Our cheerleaders competed at Region on Saturday. We did really good. We got first place. We're making really good progress. We're super excited about state. We compete in Columbus on Saturday. We're hoping to do really well, and we're just looking forward to it.
It feels good to be region champs, and we've worked really hard all season to get where we are right now. And we have practice all week, and we're going to clean up our routine, and hopefully we come out on the floor at state.
So it feels really good to win regions. We work really hard, and we have state this weekend, and we're just going to work really hard to try and win that too.
Okay, so we worked really hard to win region this week. We practiced all week and just really tried our best, and we went out and we won, and it feels so good to be region champs. And this week we have to just prepare even harder for state so we can go out and do our best.
Speaking of dominating, I heard that Austin Gorey tore up the bowling alley.
I heard that George did pretty good as well.
Let's send it over to CJ King and Zach Locke with the recap.
Okay, so this week we participated in Special Olympics bowling at Spare Time in Hickson. This is the third year we've done a large countywide bowling event. We had 111 athletes across Catoosa County participate. 32 of those were our Heritage Generals, and we totally rocked it. So bowling is just one of the 8 sports that we have for Special Olympics across the county throughout the school year.
We're bowling.
What was your favorite part?
My friends.
Oh, seeing your friends?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I like bowling. I eat Cece's Pizza.
It was great. I got first place.
Thanks for sports, you guys, and it looks like our sports teams did pretty good this past weekend.
Now on to something we here on the show look forward to every week.
That's right, Kayla, a minor segment by our very own Jeffrey Minor.
Take it away.
Hey there, guess what? It's my segment. Okay, Holly, what is your favorite color?
Yellow.
Okay, well, that's a pretty good color.
It's blue.
Oh, blue's good too. I love the color blue.
Or red.
Or red, yeah.
You know what? I kind of like pink too.
Matthew, do you want to be interviewed?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. You know the question already. What's your favorite color?
Oh, grayish.
Officer Marcus, what's your favorite color?
Black.
Is there more of like an exciting color?
White.
What?
Oh, yeah, I can see, like, higher in the visible spectrum than most people. So, like, I love the color grayish. It's such a beautiful color. I can't describe it.
Go back behind the camera.
Okay.
Try to think of, like, colorful, you know, like blues or something like that.
Gray.
Thank you for your time. Okay, Miss Cook, what's your favorite color? Ha 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 ha, diversity.
Oh, hey, Jeffrey, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is...
You all right, partner? Partner?
Thanks, Jeffrey. You had everybody in the studio laughing like always.
Now that's all the time we have on this Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News, but
we'll be back Thursday with a brand new news show, but until then,
stay classy, Heritage.